Hi everyone, Brett McRae here on the Northern Ag Network with your Farm and Ranch News. The Montana Farmers Union is holding precision agriculture workshops next week at the MAGIE Show in Great Falls and the MATE Show in Billings next month. Producers can learn more about precision ag equipment and ask questions to industry experts at these events. One panelist is Montana State University professor Paul Nugent, whose research combines on-farm and remote sensing data with machine learning to address problems facing Montana farms, like soil acidification. He's also interested in understanding the impacts of future technology like sensor networks, vehicle electrification, and automation. Other panelists include local equipment dealers and agribusiness professionals. Engine manufacturer Cummins will be conducting a nationwide recall on hundreds of thousands of Ram 2500 and 3500 pickups. That's because of a $2 billion settlement on claims the company violated the Clean Air Act by installing emissions defeat devices on those vehicles. The Department of Justice said the emissions defeat devices put Cummins engines in non-compliance with the Clean Air Act, and the legal settlement reached with the government requires the company to repair and replace engine control software in hundreds of thousands of vehicles. EPA says the company must offer a special extended warranty covering emission control system parts on 2013 through 2019 Ram pickups that receive the replacement software. Thanks for tuning in to your Ag News. We'll be back in an hour with your markets.
We asked Montana farmer Walt Sales about the challenges of mental health in agriculture.
Another drought, there always is. There's always going to be another something. I grew up in a generation of you pulled yourself up by your bootstraps, but it's become evident is what do you do if you can't even find those bootstraps? If you need to talk to somebody, go to beyondtheweather.com for free counseling for Montana ag producers.
Hi everyone, Brett McRae back with more farm and ranch news and your ag markets. USDA is set to release three important reports today with the potential to move commodity markets and grain prices. Friday's World Ag Supply and Demand estimates, grain stocks, and winter wheat seedings reports have a lot of information to offer markets. Is the U.S. corn crop record large as previously stated? How has weather in South America affected that region's crops? What about wheat exports from other countries? And finally, did lower prices from last fall influence a decrease in winter wheat seedings? All those questions and more will be answered today by the Department of Agriculture's latest reports. Cash cattle trade was slow to develop this week, but it's mostly steady with cash business for fats last week, close to $175 for live deals and $275 on the dress basis. At the public auction yards in Billings, most of the younger bred cows brought between $2,200 and $2,500. A larger test of mature breds from $1,525 up to $1,825. A lighter test of sheep in Sioux Falls this week. Slaughter lambs 130 to 150 pounds brought between 171 and 181. Traders are feeling pretty bearish about USDA's reports, and yesterday's grain markets traded lower. Wheat varieties led the way lower. There has been news of Egyptian purchases of Russian wheat as the country continues to dominate world markets. If wheat seedings come in lower than expected, we could see some upside for wheat markets. And that's all for your Ag Report. Have a great day.